Hello, moms. Welcome for all of you moms who are new to this group. I'm Brianna, and I am an empowerment coach for teen girls and young women. And today I want to talk about something because this was becoming an issue in my life, and so I can only imagine what is going on for all of your daughters. And the topic is really like our addiction to our phones and, like social media, Instagram, Facebook, or, your daughter, not so much on Facebook, but your daughters, I'm sure, on like Instagram and Snapchat and all of those things, right? And it's really interesting, like it becomes an addiction. And I want to tell you what happened. I had this like huge awareness this weekend that like, oh my God, I am like becoming addicted to Facebook and I need to stop this because this is not good. So I don't know, obviously I know a lot of you moms realize that there are a lot of new moms that are coming into this group every day. So Facebook, sends me notifications and like when people, when you write in this group, I get on some of those I get, notified. And I've always been like, I'll say in the past, I've always been like, ooh, I wonder I want to go or if someone wants to come to this group, I don't want to wait on that. I want to go and add the mom into this group so they don't have to wait. But it's really interesting because how many times a day was I going on to Facebook to do all of this? And so anyways, Saturday, I don't know what was going on Saturday, and I just had this realization that, oh my God, I'm addicted to Facebook and I need to stop. This is not good. And I was like, okay, I gotta structure this. I gotta do something differently. So I was like, okay, what's gonna work for me? And so what I'm doing, that I've been doing just since Saturday, but I'm doing well so far. Basically, I've given myself 3 times that I can go on Facebook to, check in this group, and, comment on your posts and do things like that. And of course, I have, friends that, in my personal feed and stuff like that. So 3 times a day, I'm not spending hours each time I'm on it, but I'm limiting myself to 3 times a day. Hopefully, I think I could get down to 2 times a day. But it's very interesting because, I'm a person that has done a lot of work on myself, and yet I still found myself struggling because I was addicted to my phone. And I'm thinking to myself, how many of your daughters is this happening, to them as well, where they're becoming addicted to social media and they can't put down the phone? And seriously, because what was happening with me is I don't know, I would wake up in the morning and I would grab my phone, right? And, I would be thumbing through Facebook and all of that stuff. So that's not a great way to start my morning. And then at night, before I went to bed, I would be doing the same thing. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And it's it's interesting because I sort of knew what I was doing. I knew that I was on it too much, but I couldn't stop myself, right? That's because I became a little bit addicted to it. So it's I can see why so many of your daughters have this same issue and they can't put their phone down. So one of the things that I am doing now is I'm getting off the phone 30 minutes before bed. The phone is gone. It's nowhere near me, and I don't even put the phone in my bedroom. I'm charging it in the kitchen or somewhere else, so I won't be tempted to reach for it the first thing in the morning. Okay, so that's one thing. So that's at night, and then in the morning when I wake up, I'm not getting on my phone for the first 30 minutes. That means if there's a text message or if there's something else, I am not even looking at my phone. And I tell you, I've been doing this for only a couple of days, but it feels really good. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I have more breathing room. And I'm like, oh, I don't have this addiction anymore. So it's really interesting, and then also limiting the amount of times that I'm going onto Facebook, that I'm, coming into this group even as well, because, who wants to be that person that is constantly, checking their phone and constantly, it's like, it's not healthy. So I'm talking about all of this because I know a lot of your daughters are also struggling with their, attachment, or you can call it their addiction to their phone and to social media. And I think it's really important that they have some awareness around this, because it's not easy to put structure around it. It's not easy to say, okay, I'm only going to go on like Instagram and Snapchat 3 times a day or whatever, whatever works for your daughter. But I think the first thing for your daughter, if she is like addicted, she's always on her phone. She's always, either it's always texting, or she's always, it's interesting. Like I went out to dinner last week, and I saw a family, and like it was a dad with 2 of his sons, and like the 2 sons were like on their phones, and I was just like, that doesn't really look like good family time if like the sons are just on their phones, right? And so I think it's really important, like, your daughter needs to learn to have some boundaries, and also maybe some structure around how often she's going on her phone and doing this. And moms, you might have to have a conversation. You might have to have 2. You might have to have 10, because it's really hard. You can't, well, of course you can take away certain apps on their phone, but you also want to allow them, you also want to give them the freedom to do what they want, but not if it's not healthy, like not if they're always on their phones, right? So it's like a balance. I'm not here to tell you like what's the best thing to do for your daughter. Like, I don't know what the best thing to do for your daughter if she's addicted to her phone or social media. I'm just telling you that what I am doing for myself, even though I'm only like, 2.5, 3 days in, it seems to be working so far. So, have some conversations with your daughter if this is an issue for her. But I really think the first thing is just bringing awareness around it. Because if it's happening right now, imagine where your daughter is going to be like 5 or 10 years from now with the phone, right? And it's like, and also because I am talking about this, moms, for you as well. It's not just for your daughters, because like I found myself in this situation, and it wasn't like a situation I really wanted to be in, right? I don't want to be addicted to my phone. No way. So for, all of you moms that are watching this, ask yourself this question as well. Like, are you addicted to your phone or social media? And maybe, can it help if you, oh, hi, Marcia. And maybe can it help if you, limit the amount of time that you're on this, structure it a little bit differently. Don't have your phone in your bedroom when you go to bed 30 minutes before, or maybe an hour before. Get off of social media, get off of the phone. Same thing with the morning routine. The morning routine is really important. I'll do another Facebook Live on morning routines that can really create a wonderful way to start the day. But starting the day by, looking on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever it is, which I was doing. So like, I'm talking from personal experience. That wasn't a good way to start my day. It really wasn't. So I hope you found this helpful. For all of those moms that, if you're watching this, leave a comment. I want to hear what's going on with your daughter with this topic. Is your daughter addicted to her phone or social media? Leave a comment below, and, I'd love to hear from all of you. But I'm just sending you all so much love, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Mwah! Bye!